Good evening, students. Welcome back to our SEC class. In last lecture, we try to understand a non-conventional energy sources. Actually, renewable energy sources, also called as non-conventional energy, are sources that are continuously replaced by natural processes. For example, solar energy, wind energy, bioenergy, biofuels, growth, sustainable hydropower, etc. are some examples of renewable energy, from which today we are going to discuss about the wind energy. What are the importance of wind energy and which factors are useful, and what are the advantages, benefits and disadvantages also, that we have to discuss, and how we are going to convert a wind energy into the electrical energy, that we have to understand briefly. Okay, so let us. So first, upon we have to understand what is my wind, or how it produces or creates. Wind is caused by the uneven heating of the atmosphere by the sun variation in the earth's surface and rotation of the earth also. Mountains, bodies of water and vegetations all influences wind flow pattern. Wind turbines convert the energy in wind to electricity by rotating properly like blades around a rotor. The rotor turns the drive shaft, which turns an electric generator. There are three key factors are there, which depends on the wind power, that we will discuss one by one in this wind energy platform. Okay, let us start with some introductory part. Wind energy is basically harnessing of wind power to produce electricity. The kinetic energy of the wind is converted to electrical energy when the solar radiations enter the earth's atmosphere in different regions of the atmosphere are heated to different degrees because of the earth curvatures. This heating is higher at the equator and lowest at the poles, since air tends to flow from warmer to a cooler region. Basic simple law of physics. This causes what we call winds, and it is this airflow that are harnessed in windmills and wind turbines to produce a wind power or to generate the electricity. Wind power is not a new development, as this power in the form of traditional windmills for grinding corn, pumping the water, sailing the ship have been used from centuries ago. Now wind power is harnessed to generate the electricity in large scale with a better technology. Which kind of technology that we have to use, that we will discuss one by one. First we have to understand how it works, then technology behind wind turbines, then IRENA data, benefits of wind power, limitations of wind power and future of wind energy, and the current status of wind power or wind energy in India, that we will discuss in this topic. Okay. As we know, wind can produces due to the solar when solar radiations incident on the earth atmosphere, they heated the surface, and due to that radiations, wind can flow from warmer to a cooler region. In this way winds are created, and we are developing technology which can convert that wind into the electrical energy. Okay, that radiations from sun, heat, pressure gradient, motion, Coriolis acceleration, deflection, these are the factors which are affected on the formation of a wind. If we see the large scale of global wind system, which is always moves from equator to the pole, because the temperature at equator is high as compared to the pole. That's why wind always flow from higher temperature to the lower, means it moves from equator to pole. Now, that wind turbines, how it works, that we have to understand in briefly. Wind is a form of solar energy, as we know, because when the solar radiations are incident on Earth's surface, due to that winds are flowing from equator to pole. Wind is caused by the uneven heating of the Earth's surface and rotation of the Earth. Yes, wind turbines convert the kinetic energy of the wind to the mechanical power. A generator can convert that mechanical power into the electricity. A wind turbine works the opposite of a fan. The wind turns the blades which spin a shaft which connect to a generator and makes electricity. Means that mechanical energy of the rotation of that blades can converted into the electricity by using a generator. Means this is a complete chain. When wind is formed due to solar energy, uneven heating of the earth's surface and rotation of the earth, due to that wind can flow from equator to the poles, and wind turbines convert that kinetic energy of the wind into the mechanical energy by using a generator, can convert that mechanical energy to the electricity. This is a simple process, but the technology behind this wind turbine is a complicated, that we will discuss in briefly. Wind energy technology. The basic wind energy conversion device is the wind turbine. Although various designs and configuration exist, these turbines are generally grouped into two types only. One is vertical axis wind turbine and another is horizontal axis turbine. Vertical axis wind turbine, in which the axis of rotation is vertical with respect to the ground and roughly perpendicular to the wind stream. Or horizontal axis turbine means in which the axis of rotation is horizontal with respect to the ground and roughly parallel to the wind stream. If we see this diagram, the left side is a horizontal axis wind turbine and right side is a vertical axis wind turbine. The two types of turbines and typical subsystems of an electricity generation applications. The subsystems include a blade or rotor which converts the energy in the wind to rotational shaft energy. A drivetrain usually include a gearbox and generator. A tower that supports the rotor and drivetrain and other equipment including controls, electric cables, ground support equipment and interconnection equipment. Wind electric generator. Wind electric generator converts the kinetic energy available in the wind to electrical energy by using a rotor, gearbox and generator. There are a large number of manufacturers for the electric generator in India who have foreign collaboration with different manufacturers of Denmark, Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, USA, Austria, Sweden, Spain and UK. At present, wind electric generator of rating ranging from 225 kilowatt to 1000 kilowatt are being installed in our country, in our India. It's okay. These are the data available, statistical profile available from IRENA, International Renewable Energy Agency, which is published on 2016. From this data, we are using 25% of our energy consumption by renewable energy sources, in which only 2% is wind energy, 92% is bioenergy, 5% hydro and marine energy, 1% solar energy, and remaining is geothermal. All renewable energy sources we will discuss one by one. In today's lecture, we are going to focus on wind energy only. Next, for our capacity of production of renewable in case of renewable energy sources, wind energy is near about 35,288 megawatt, which is 9%, capacity in 2018. Now, if we see the renewable capacity in 2018, from the all over renewable energy source, 30% can be converted can be utilized from wind, 9% from bioenergy, 23% from solar, and 38% from hydro and marine. Means, as upcoming new technology, we are focusing on a renewable energy, and we are one of the upcoming source for production of renewable energy. Wind power is one of the fastest growing renewable energy technologies, uses on the rise of worldwide, and we are the part of that, in part because costs are falling. Global installed wind generation capacity and increases by an factor of almost 75 in the past 2 decades. It jumps from 7.5 gigawatt to the 564 gigawatt, as due to the new technology rise. Production of wind electricity doubled between 2009 to 2013, and in 2016 wind energy accelerate the amount by 16% in renewable energy sources. Many parts of the world are having strong wind speeds, but the best location for the generation of wind power are sometimes remote ones. Okay. Now, benefits of wind power. What are the benefits of wind power, and what are the applications or drawbacks of wind power that we have to discuss? The environmental advantages of wind energy include lower carbon emission and reduces air pollution, have been widely known for decades. Its numerous socio-economical benefits, however, have only become a part in recent decades, as the deployment of renewable energy technologies have come more widespread, it gives employment, it is healthy. Wind, solar and hydropower production little or no air pollution, that's why it is healthy. We can access to energy, these are the, and it can plant in a remote location, means apart from human society. What are the limitations of wind power? Power density is very low, need a very large number of windmills to produce modest amount of power. It is costly. Environmental costs, material and maintenance cost, noise, birds and appearance, cannot meet large scale and transportation energy needs. These are the some limitations of wind power. The future of wind energy. Future of wind energy can be brought if government policies and encourage its use. Technology improvement, unlikely to have a major impact, can become a cost competitive for electricity generation if fossil energy costs skyrocket. Now, we will discuss some wind energy in India. India has been rated as one of the most promising country for wind power development, with as essential potential of 20,000 megawatt. Total installed capacity of wind electric generator in the world as on September 2001 is 23,270 megawatt, Germany 8,100 megawatt, Spain 3,175 megawatt, USA 4,240 megawatt, and India 1,426 megawatt. Top the list of the country. Thus, India ranks 5th in the world in wind power generation. There are 39 wind potential stations in Tamil Nadu, 36 in Gujarat, 30 in Andhra Pradesh, 27 in Maharashtra, 26 in Karnataka, 16 in Kerala, 8 in Lakshadweep, 8 in Rajasthan, 7 in Madhya Pradesh, 7 in Orissa, 2 in West Bengal, 1 in Andaman Nicobar, 1 in UP. Out of 208 suitable stations, 7 stations have shown wind power density more than 500 watt per meter square. Some applications, or as we discuss in benefits also. This is the status of India for the production of wind energy. If you have any doubt, you can ask me anytime. Thank you.